You hear the voice, you know Israel is worth. Big up on the damn self, everybody. We have some interesting little thing to talk about today. You know? Yeah, man, very interested. Big up on yourself. Welcome to the channel. Guys, you know we do it first and foremost. We give God thanks for health and strength and blessings. You know, we give God thanks for the love, the knowledge of the game we have. You know what I mean? We ask him for the blessings. Bless this channel to grow massive. Yes, I in Jesus' name. Amen, people. That is it. Yes, people. Yes. We have some interesting topic today. You know, transfers are always on the agenda once it touched mid-December. Transfer depend the agenda, you know, and we see a lot of people, a lot of transfer tech presidents right now, center stage. So we see the seminar transfer pop up. We see the Yildiz, you know what I mean? I really want new one to the, this DM from the French league. Wally for transfer that's a take time a rock and come in, you know? But we need to identify where is it that we think is the place that needs the more transfer, needs the most transfer right now. You understand? When we look at the likes of Declan Rice, where you can't get a breeder for nothing because we don't really have a perfect replacement for him. You understand? We have the likes of I think that number 6 position, I think we have more in that number 6 position than we think, you know. I think we have more in that number 6 position than we think. You know, we can discuss that further on down in the chat because Zuberman is fantastic. Fantastic. You know, we have the likes of Lewis Kelly, which every Arsenal fan seems to think that Lewis Kelly future lie in the middle of the park. You know, and so do I. I think his future lie in the middle of the park. I guess what? Him play fantastic. Him invert and him always a drive through the middle of the field. That's when him playing best football. Him very strong. Him all up play good. So yeah. Martin Odegaard, the skipper. I think the skipper long-term future is in that 6. He's a player that like to come deep for the ball. Love to come deep for the ball. And then carry, go distribute. Him also not shoot much. Again, you know what I mean? So it's like in position just fit for the 6 right now. That's where I see Martin Odegaard future really is at that number 6. Big up yourself, Matty. Wagwan. Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. We're right here. I talk about the football thing. We have, as you can see the thumbnail, the skipper, well, the coach, Mikel Arteta, was voted as the 4th best coach in the world of football. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Thierry Henry scored 3 goals in his first 14 games. Yeah, I saw that. Are you trying to justify Gyökeres farm? My thing with Victor Gyökeres is this, Matty. This is my thing with Victor Gyökeres, and I keep on telling people. We bought Victor Gyökeres as a proven goal scorer. You know what I mean? We're buying to hit the ground running. That was the word on the ground. The word on the ground was, yo, we're not go for the rookie, we're not go for Shesko, we're not go for them people because we need a proven goal scorer. We're going to hit the ground running. That's just my take on him. You know what I mean? That's just my take on him. Of course, I know he's going to come good. You know what I mean? We know say he's going to get better. But that's not the situation. Right now, we need a no striker. That is the situation with buying Victor. You know what I mean? He was supposed to be that now striker that we're looking for. And we don't get that. We haven't get that yet. You know? So that's really what bugged me with the whole situation. It's not that I don't think he's good. You know, that's not a part of the agenda. It's just I'm just disappointed because what I thought we were getting, we didn't get it. You understand me? And that's just where the disappointment come from. But yo, he's already an Arsenal player, you know what I mean? We have to talk about the situation. As I always said, I'm not gonna sit here and sweep stuff under the rug just because they are Arsenal players and we support them. They have to get called out when they're not playing good, and they have to get called out when they're playing good. You know? And theme time will come when persons are going to call him out because of the fantastic form we're in. So you have to suck it up right now and just know, say, you might get beaten just because he's not playing well. Because he's not playing well. You get me? And until him start playing well, him name will keep on calling a negative prospect. You get what I say? Let me know if you understand my point. You know? But yeah, that's the whole scenario with Victor. You know, so hopefully we can see him hit the ground running and start move mad. You know what I mean? Mad. Just start score goal like a crazy because he loves score goal, you know. So hopefully he can find the farm where he's supposed to find. And all of that. Some interesting situation, people. We have the likes of where is it? So we have the men's coach. The men's coach has best male coach has announced or was announced. You know what I mean? And guess who in the lot? You know what I mean? None other than Mikel Arteta. You know what I mean? Mikel Arteta is in the lot. Tough. In terms of best male coach. You get me? Mikel Arteta was voted as the 4th best coach in the world of football. 4th. This is the same coach where everybody out there will say, oh, need to get fire. You understand what I'm saying? The same coach where everybody will say, oh, you need to get fire. As a rookie, because you can still be considered as a rookie, because 5 years in the business is still young. You see me? Toxic in the building, big up yourself. Is Arteta the guy to win us the league? I think not. I beg to differ, you know. I beg to differ. You know what I mean? I beg to differ. I think Arteta is the guy to win us the league. You know what I mean? I think Arteta is the guy to win us the league. Yeah, so the top coach was Enrique. Luis Enrique. Him are the top coach. You understand me? Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, him are the top coach. Let me give you the stats. Seems like me push them stats to somewhere, I don't know. Yeah, but it's Enrique. I think Slot is at 3rd. And it's Enrique first. The Barcelona coach 2nd. Slot is at 3rd and Arteta at 4th. Yeah. So the thing set. That is it. Take a seat and watch us win. But don't be rooting with us when we're champions. Hey. It's not a coincidence that Mikel Arteta was just named as the 4th best coach in football. Yeah, Slot 3rd. Yeah, for real. Slot 3rd. I mean, like, I think they probably just use the fact where we win the league last season. You know? I can't see it coming from nowhere else. Just the fact when we won the league last season, so them just say, yo, you get me? That's just my opinion on it. Yeah, we won the league last season. So I'm just say, yo, yeah. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Toxic say Barca looks good at winning the league and Copa del Rey. Arsenal look good at winning the league, FA Cup, and Champions League. Yo, that would be a fantastic achievement in the Toxic. That's another joke talk right there, so. You understand me, say? That's some big achievement there, so. The league, the Champions League, and all of that. That's massive. That's massive. We'll do well to win those. We'll do very well to win those, I promise you. You know, but we're going to take it still. We're going to take the encouragement and move forward. Because they don't know. All right, so it's Luis Enrique, Answer Flick, Arnold Slot, Mikel Arteta. That is the top 4 best coach in world football. I mean, like, Pep Guardiola is not even a part of it. Guys, imagine this. We're talking about Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola is not a part of the top 5, I think, or the top 4 best coaches in the world of football. Him student after 5 years. Wiggle him way open in that. You know what I'm saying? After 5 years. Nobody can deny the number 1 spot there. You know what I mean? The number 1 spot is well deserved, guys. You know what I mean? Let me know what y'all think. I think that number 1 spot is very, very well deserved. So, yeah. Lots of talk about this being Pep's last season at City. Yes, we're going to discuss that too. That's where the Maresca situation coming in on the thumbnail. You know what I mean? You realize Maresca is there with a Manchester City badge behind him. So the talks is going that maybe Pep last season, as Matty said, and Maresca is the one that is in line to take over the thing. You know? Yeah, Maresca is the one that's in line to take over the thing, carry on the mantle from Pep. You know? Well, we all know that one of these coaches that he was grooming was going to be one of that situation. You know? And the reports are that he is also going to be involved in the selection process of choosing his successor when he ready or when he desire to leave the club. Definitely won't be Arteta. Definitely won't be Arteta. Arteta is an Arsenal guy. You know what I mean? We've always tell people that. You know, Pep himself know that. That's the reason why Arteta name is not in the calling. You know what I mean? That's why Arteta name is not in the calling. Because Pep know that Arteta is a guy. Remember, Pep are the same one that sit down and say him celebrate every club. Every club. Everton and every club. And when he come out to Arsenal, he just sit down. He just sit. So, definitely, he knows that. And that's the reason why persons on this Arteta out situation, you know what I mean? You can almost easily laugh at them and just, you know, because everybody can see that Arteta probably going to do an next Arsene Wenger at Arsenal. I promise you. probably just more successful because I'm going to get the market and I'm going to have the resources. But as far as the years is concerned, the longevity, yeah, I think I did so. Arteta long-term goal is at Arsenal. You know what I mean? That's what I think. Why would Maresca leave Chelsea? You know, some reports was coming out as well that him and Chelsea, the Chelsea board, never did I say eye to eye at some point last season as well. You know what I'm saying? And Chelsea's no longer a big club in the Matty. I don't even know if they were a big club like that, but the Chelsea of the what name? The billionaire owner, that Chelsea is really no more. You know, that Chelsea is really, really no more. That Chelsea has gone and they're now almost operating like a feeder club. So I would say just as how they're feeding players, that's how they're probably going to start feed their coaches to bigger teams. You know, because Manchester City can be considered a bigger team than Chelsea right now. Even though, as far as my concern is, they both come to the forefront at the same time with them billionaire owners. Chelsea at that time was more successful. So, but now this Chelsea team, Chelsea is just like a business organization right now. You know, them just a groom players and whatever. As long as they have the right price, Chelsea will sell. As long as you have the right, your money right, Chelsea will sell. And that's what's going on with Chelsea right now. So, yeah, they see Maresca as the potential replacement for Pep Guardiola. You know what I mean? What does that say for Maresca? You know what I mean? That's fantastic news for him, you know. That means that they see something in him. You know what I mean? Almost look like Pep still, you know. Maresca almost look like Pep. Almost look like Pep. Like just a younger version of Pep. Or a fatter version of Pep. Same hairstyle, same everything. You know? But that's what's gone down with that situation. I have a stat here that I pull up from the other day. So I was scrolling through and I saw somebody put up something. And it stated that Spurs are 14 points off first place, right? United are 11 points off first place. Chelsea are 8 points off first place. Liverpool are 10 points off first place. But it's Arsenal who are getting mocked and being ridiculed. And they are the team that is sitting in first place. Now, what does that say about the 8 that people have for Arsenal Football Club? Look into it. Y'all really pray that and look into it. You know what I'm saying? Pray that and look into it. It's everybody I try to ridicule Arsenal who is sitting at the top of the table. Only lost 2 games all season. Only lost 2 games all season. But guess what? We are the team that persons like Luke trying to ridicule. Ain't that special? It's us against more than the league, bro. It's us against the world. You know what I mean? It's us against the world. Amir said, shittiest club in UK is Arsenal. Amir, for you to make a statement like that, drop the club that you support so we can know if your point is valid. You know what I mean? Drop the club that you support. Yeah. So, it's crazy. As I said, it's really crazy. The 8 that Arsenal receive, you know what I mean, for doing what they do. We're the shittiest club in the world, but yesterday we came second 3 consecutive seasons. And I know second is not first, But these persons that are trying to ridicule Arsenal, how much did your team come? I think that's the question y'all need to ask. Where did your team come? You understand what I'm saying? Seriously, you saying Chelsea don't get shit? Anything we do, it's in the media. So you're a Chelsea fan, Luke? You try being an Arsenal fan and see how much disrespect that Arsenal fans tout on a daily basis for no reason. When y'all doing great, y'all get praise. We doing great and we get ridiculed. Try being an Arsenal fan, you understand what I'm talking about. And my thing is this. I personally just feel like it's a fear factor. People fear what they don't understand. And I can tell you that. You know what I'm saying? People fear what they don't understand. And nobody wants a monster to be awakened. And that's what people are scared of with Arsenal. People like Luke. Y'all would never want Arsenal to win the Champions League. You know why? Because that will be a floodgate. And that's what people fear. Luke said Arsenal are cooking, but they won't win the UEFA Champions League. We've won it. Football complete, said Cholo. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 cups. Which team is that, Cholo? Let us know. Luke said I just don't see it happening. Is it that you don't see it happening, Luke, or you don't want it to happen? That's a real question for you. Because you cannot see Arsenal playing how they're playing and say you don't see it happening. We're undefeated in the Champions League. We've conceded 1 goal. But you say you don't see it happening. Is it that you don't see it or you don't want to see it? You know what I mean? Be honest. Be honest. Be honest with yourself, man. It's just real talk right now. So you can just express your feelings. You know? You should just stop talking toxic wanker. Make what you just say make sense. I asked you a simple question. Is it that you don't want to see it or you don't see it? You can't say just you don't see it. You don't want to see it. You would rather not see it. Okay. So it's a sense of envy and bad mind for you then. That's what it is. It's a sense of, as a Chelsea fan, I understand, you know. You're a Chelsea fan and I do understand. Because y'all are heading to the bottom of the barrel again. That's where y'all heading back again. So as a Chelsea fan, Luke, I do understand your fear. Don't get me wrong, I do. I do understand your fear. You know? So it is what it is. Couple years from now, the ballers that you have, y'all gonna sell them. And y'all gonna be scrabbling. Y'all have 700 players, over 700 players right now, and still can't pick a proper team. So I do understand your frustration. Trust me. The Club World Cup is a nothing cup. It's a pre-season tournament, pretty much. I don't want to see Madrid win, LOL. I watch their games just to watch them lose. Often, actually, my enemies is my closest friends. And that's the situation with Luke right now. You know what I mean? You don't want... I mean, like, I can tell you this much. Arsenal Football Club gain the most views in football universe right now. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, because everybody's watching them. Whether they're watching them to see them win or they're watching them to see them lose. One or the other. And that's what, and that's a fact. You understand what I'm saying? That's a fact. Bunch of shitty teams and a few good ones. You're talking about the Chelsea team or you're talking about Chelsea players? Bunch of shitty players with a few good ones. Luke said cry. No, Luke, we ain't crying. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, Luke. Make sure you subscribe. I've seen you. So just make sure you subscribe to the channel so you stick around and watch us lift that trophy. You know what I mean? And don't be afraid to type in the chat, man. Don't be afraid to type in the chat. We know we're gonna lift the trophy now, so we ain't worried about. It makes no sense you hide when it's done. You know what I mean? Nobody hide when it's done, man. We already understand the assignment, Luke. You get me? We already understand the assignment and we know what to do. We just go out there right now and just do it. Okay, talking about the Club World Cup. I got you. Yeah. Chulu said, my brother, let's be honest, and this is not hate. The Gooners are going to have another drought this season. Which team are you again, Chulu? Remind me again, which team are you again? I'm going to answer, but I also like to know what team you support. Because I'm going to answer you. But let me know what team you support while we're at it. For the past 3 seasons, Chelsea. No, I understand. As I said, no, I understand. For the past 4 or 5 seasons, when Arsenal been coming second and those numbers, where has Chelsea finished? Where has Chelsea finished for the past 5 years? When Arsenal fighting for trophies. It will be careless. It will be careless for me to sit right here and take your criticism serious. You understand what I'm saying? It will be careless for me to sit right here and take your criticism serious. You're not the club that you used to be when you were rich. You're just an average club now that makes footballers to sell. Accept that's your fate and you'll be fine. At least we didn't buy the 3 trophies that we win. Pretty much that's what y'all do. Y'all go around and rival persons for whatever footballers they're trying to buy. So till y'all buy shit. You know what I'm saying? Look at Michaela Madrid. Rival Arsenal. Overspend. Now, y'all have a baller somewhere trying to do track and field while still on your budget because he's on dope. You know what I'm saying? He's on dope. The only times y'all see his trophy was in the last, 15 years? Before that, y'all was nobody, man. Even now, y'all still nobody. People still barely know Chelsea. You worried yet, Alfonso said, Billy. 2 points in it. I get that. But I'm not worried, though. I'm not worried. The 2 teams that are behind Arsenal, they're playing fantastic football. No lie. No lie. You know what I mean? We're footballers, so we can be honest. The 2 teams behind Arsenal, they're playing fantastic football. But guess what? The thing with Manchester City is they're hot and cold, and they've always been like that. Aston Villa is the one that surprised us. But at the end of the day, Unai Emery has never really sustained forms like this. He's always falling off. Teams change, people change, philosophy change, mindset change. You know what I mean? No team is the same that they were last season. Just like this Arsenal team is not the same team that they were last season and the season before. You're not wrong about our league performance, but we have a better chance of winning the UEFA Champions League than the Gunners have of winning the league, my brother. Well, for you to say something like that, Chulo, you have to explain yourself because we are in the UEFA Champions League. Arsenal is in the UEFA Champions League. So how is it that you have a better chance of winning the UEFA Champions League? Let me understand that saying. Let me understand that. The first thing you say, we're not wrong about your league performance. Well, our league performance is better than your league performance. And our Champions League performance is way superior to your Champions League performance. So let me understand what exactly you just said. You get me? Let us understand. FA Cup and second and 2 FA Community Shield. Deluded, where are you in the table? In the champions, you got best by a Bayern we battered. Try win a decent trophy. Hey, we're gonna do it. As I said, subscribe to the channel if you don't do it already. I'm sure you stick around. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just do that and you'll see. When we win a decent trophy, make sure you're right here. You know what I mean? Make sure you're right here. Say it once, twice, but get boring after that. I'm telling you. Y'all keep on feeding the same thing and don't realize that the growth and the development that the players and the fans have gained over the years is unmatched, bro. You know what I mean? Unmatched. Trust me. Billy said, I get you. I'm rooting for you guys. Honestly. City will drop more points and hopefully when you're caught for 115 charges, they drop down a few division. Well, City is not the only one that was up against those charges. Chelsea was too. You understand? Chelsea was too. Chelsea had what, 75? Chelsea was too. They were doing the same thing. In the era that they dominate, that's what they were doing. That's what they were doing. That's how they win. No, they can't do it no more. And watch them fumble and not win anything. You get what I'm saying? Just watch them now. Fumble and not win anything more. Because guess what? There's no more under the table money for agents to boost their player to go their direction. Every team have money now. Arsenal can match anything Chelsea can pay a player. Anything City can play a player. See that? Remember, we went head to head for Declan Rice with Manchester City. And they backed out because we weren't. So we can match whatever we need to match now. This ain't the situation where we went through the drought because of the stadium and we were paying it off and we were using academy players coming through the ranks and all of that and still maintaining form, must I say. Still maintaining form. Big up yourself, Mark. Big up yourself. Morning. Good morning. Welcome back, man. You haven't seen you in a while, Mark. I haven't seen you in a second now. The charges getting brushed under the carpet. Yes, just like Chelsea's charges. All of them gonna be swept away. You know what I mean? All of them gonna be swept away. They won't get shit to do them. Hello, stranger. Did wonder where you got to. Yeah, Mark been disappeared for a bit now. You really think nothing will come of these charges, Matty? Would be a joke if they get brushed under. There ain't nothing gonna come of them, Billy. And that's the truth. Nothing gonna come of them because if something come out of these charges, it's just gonna show up the FA. You know what I mean? It's just gonna show them up. So they have to sweep them away. It is what it is. We are a cup team. The league phase isn't an indicate of much. You out of most people should know that. Where did the past UEFA Champions League winners finish? Bro, that's what you're going to stay. That right there that you just say, that's where you're going to stay in the past because you won't win another big cup, bro. You won't win another big cup. You won't win another big trophy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just remember that. Damn shame, said Billy. It sucks what they done to the league. No one takes those titles that City won serious. What they gonna do? Take all trophies off them? I doubt it. That's the reason why he ain't gonna be nothing, man. It's gonna be. It is what it is, bro. It's just gonna be what it is. You know what I mean? At most, they'll get a fine that they will pay. They'll probably get a fine and some restriction on players. That's about it. You know what I mean? And guess what? They're gonna know that they're gonna get the restriction on players, so they're gonna buy up some players and put them on some contract for some 7, 8, 9 years, like what Chelsea's doing. Hey, Chelsea's really a clown club, you know. Chelsea's really a clown club. Chelsea buying all these players and putting them on 9 and 10 years contract. Desperate. It's crazy. Mano, brother, mess things up for him. He wants to leave, bro. He wants to leave. He don't care. Big man, we're going to end this season with at least 2 pieces of silverware. You want to bet, Chulo? You want to bet? You guys have Arsenal next in the Carabao Cup. Arsenal. Well, or Crystal Palace. The game ain't played, so I don't want to try to be disrespectful to Crystal Palace. So the game ain't played. You know what I mean? But either way, I don't think you're beating any one of those any one of the team that come through against you. Either way. Trust me. You get me? Yeah. Chelsea have to admit it. Theirs is blunt. Have I ever beaten Palace? We already beat Palace in the league. What are you talking about? We already beat Palace in the league. That's crazy. He wants to go. You know what I mean? Just like every other player that man come there and see. He wants to go. You know? His development and his growth is being stopped. So, he's just trying to get out of there, man. I mean, like, he loves the club. You can see that. So it's not like he's really trying to just leave the club permanently. I think he wants to go on loan until that coach leaves. Who will cost 100 mil, Matty? Can't be man, what you're talking about. No, sir. Mark said, Palace in good form, so is City and Villa. Arsenal don't have it easy. There is a chance, but Arsenal have a tendency to bottle the league. Not worth the money it costs. Ain't nobody gonna pay nowhere near that money for him. Nowhere near that money for him. That's ridiculous. I don't think he want to leave United. I think he want Amron to leave United. That's what most of the players trying to do, but the club is backing him. You know what I mean? The Rashford and all of them. Yep. United would not sell him to us for less. He's English for one, so he is worth more in the team in England. Well, they can keep him, bro, because ain't no way they're paying that for him. He ain't nowhere near that good. To even pay 50 mil for him, much as 100. He ain't nowhere near that good, bro. He's a young kid he's not there. He needs to be in a team that can get him there, but he's nowhere near that, bro. Not even 50. I promise you. Not even 50 they get it for him. Liverpool have a tendency to win everything in the second half of the Champions and PL are very tight at the moment, so it's must be Mark writing something like that. Mark, your team is about 12 points off the top of the table. Scrumbling, scruffing away wins. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't going nowhere, man. Y'all ain't going nowhere, Mark. Yeah, that's ludicrous, Mark. That's ridiculous. I mean, like, I know you have wishful thoughts and wishful thinking. We all do. You know what I mean? We all do. Just like my wishful thought is for Arteta to win all 3 cups in England and the Champions League. Wishful thought, right? Yeah. I would love to see that in my lifetime. Cholo said, Matty, that was in the league. Let's not confuse league form with cup form. You're talking about league form and cup form. You don't have the players to win neither one. So I don't know what you're blabbering about. What you're blabbering about, I don't know. Cholo, make sure you subscribe to the channel, right? Subscribe to the channel. People in the chat, like the channel, man. Like the channel, man. We're there reasoning, you know. Chelsea and Arsenal are going to kick it off soon. You know, so the Chelsea guys in the chat trying to make them team make sense. Y'all know the thing go. Y'all know the thing go. But while you're here, like the channel, man. Like the channel. The reason is all right? Good reasonability. You know what I mean? Even if it's a little bit biased, everybody have all right to defend them team however they want to. That is what Riley's World is about. Riley's World is an Arsenal channel, but it's an Arsenal channel that is very open arm to everybody. You know what I mean? Very, very open arm to everybody. We welcome every single team on this channel. You know why? Because that's the reason why. That's how this channel become great. We do it like that and we become very fantastic because we love the debates that the opposite bring. The oppositions bring. You get me? That's what we love. You know what I mean? Matty there to defend Arsenal. Mark there to defend Liverpool. Obviously, Billy and Cholo and Luke, they're in the chat right now, a different Chelsea. You get to me, I say? So that's the thing there. So, consider this your home and subscribe to the channel as well. You know, subscribe to the channel as well because, as I said, we're always here and we're always doing this. And we'll do it again Saturday when we're playing Everton. And Tuesday when we're playing Crystal Palace. Y'all know we're going to be the team for Tuesday. The team going to be for Tuesday going to be, guess what? London is red. It's not just it's not just North London, it's London. We're taking over, bro. Well, we've been taking over. Full place. You know what I mean? A full place. You get me? And it is what it is. Yes, I. So, Billy said Alfonso trolling today. No, man, just having fun with the chat, man. Let's having fun with the chat, man. Banter thing, right? Liverpool 10 points behind, not 12. Sorry. Mark, I went and Google that quick. 4 games, and Arsenal have hard away games coming up. Also, Man City 2 points behind Arsenal. Don't have it easy. We good, man. We'll be fine. Chulu said, big man, I just sub, but I really hope the Gunners win the league. In fact, I hope you win anything this season with all your chest. Bro, we're good, man. We're going to do the thing, man. Thank you for the subscription, man. We're going to do the thing. You know what I mean? As I said, know your sub, know you're here. You get me? You're here, so you're going to stick around and you're going to sit. You know? Even if you don't jump and celebrate in the chat, you're going to have a smile on your face and say, yo, yeah, Alfonso did tell us. You know? We did say it. You're going to remember, say, yo, Matty did say it. You get me? Even Mark, you realize, guys, just look at the thing. Mark is a moderator of this channel. Mark is a Liverpool supporter. You get me? And he doesn't come on this channel and suck up to Arsenal. Every time he comes on the channel, the first thing you say, Arsenal going back to the league. You know what I mean? But the point I'm trying to make is this. This is what this channel is about. You know what I mean? This channel is an open channel that accommodates everybody that support football. You get me? Because guess what? We don't want to hide when we win in the league. We want all our to come and see. You get me? Yeah, man. So, that is it. So, y'all do the right thing, man. When y'all come on, like the channel and subscribe to it. Do the right thing, man. That is it. Mark said, Billy, don't forget who is the Premier League title holders. Bro, y'all let that go so long? Mark, y'all let that title go so long? I mean, like, I don't know what, it was hot or something? As the league starts, y'all let that go. Well done. That was last season. Y'all let that go so long, bro. Gave that up already. Old news already. Pathetic title defense. The worst. My 2 UEFA Champions League says London is blue. So I don't know. You believe you are. Cholo. Y'all new to the league, man. Y'all just started getting recognized 15 years ago, bro. And then guess what? Y'all look at recognition going away right now. You know what I mean? So London can never be blue, man. You know what I mean? Y'all are passengers right now. Y'all just passing through. Y'all already passed through and done. Gone. You know what I mean? Y'all at 2 months fame is already done. You know what I mean? Chelsea's no more, man. Chelsea's no more. See, Manchester City coming for y'all coach. Which boy can come take Arteta out of Arsenal? Who? Which club? We're not the same, bro. We're not the same. Tell me which club can come take Arteta from Arsenal. Unless we let him go. But guess what? City coming for your coach. It is what it is. Yes, I. McGregor, when he won the UFC belt, gave them up. Liverpool and McGregor don't compare. Just enjoy, man. Arsenal need to focus on staying in Champions League contention, not winning the league with all the giants coming for them. Mark, that just sounds like pure hate. Pure hate. Pure hate, Mark. Come on, man. We focusing on the Champions League and the league, Mark. We staying in top, Mark. We ain't letting go this top, you know. We ain't letting go nothing at all, man. We ain't letting go, man. We're holding on to this. No matter who come in and no matter how good they're playing. You know what I mean? We're holding on to this. Trust me. You watch. Taiwari said, where are you from? Taiwari, based on the accent, guess. All the Giants coming for us. Who? We smashed Atletico Bayern this season already. Mark a first class hater. Billy, I tell you. You see why this channel is special? That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Tiwari, you're correct. That is it. That is why this channel is special. First time hater Mark, but guess what? He's still a moderator for the channel. You get what I'm saying? And he's a damn good one. He's a damn good one too. You get me? But he has his opinion. And he can spit his opinion. He can spit his truth however he want. You get me? That's what this channel is about. Mark, big up yourself. Liverpool might get relegated still, but Liverpool might get relegated, but it is what it is. Yes, because City doesn't want the serial bottle job, he did a 3-bet of runners up. City can't get Arteta. It's not if they want. Manchester City cannot get Arteta. Arteta will not leave Arsenal for Manchester City. We're not the Chelsea coach. Okay? Tuari, no, you're not wrong. You are correct. You are correct, man. We're not the Chelsea coach. We're not Maresca. Arsenal is not a small club that Manchester City being a giant for the past 15 years can come over there and take, but they're taking Arteta. This is not that they think this is a baby club. We're talking about Arsenal, you know. We're talking about one of the biggest giants in football. We're not talking about Chelsea. Because y'all dropping some oil. Y'all dropping some oil and come and just spend money like crazy. And get a few local achievement. You know when some man goes up and go foreign and or whatever them do, but them have a little piece of money and then come and them just start spend money and the girl them just start light them off. That was Chelsea, you know. They just start spend money and the girls they just started to like them. Like them. Until they got broke. They got broke and everybody just started drifting away from them. They're nobody no more. That's what Chelsea is right now, man. Chelsea is nobody, man. Chelsea is like a man that fall off. And they just pity them now. You know? Yeah. Arteta has built something great at Arsenal. Why would he leave one of the biggest clubs in the league to go to the tin pot club? Tell them, Billy. Tell them how good. Billy, let them understand. Because they're biased, they don't want to talk the truth. You get me? Because they're biased, they don't want to talk the truth. It is what it is, though. You know what I mean? Matty coming back with these stats again. Matty. Matty is advocating for Yacarez. Matty saying 14 game and we scored 3 goals. Yacarez has 6. But Henry didn't come to Arsenal as a proven goal scorer. He came to Arsenal as a nobody. That's the difference. He made himself at Arsenal. Yacarez came to Arsenal as the best striker on the planet. That's what he came to Arsenal as. His numbers said it, the best striker on the planet. His numbers were better than Haaland. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Tiwari said, hey, Billy, where is he from? I answered you. I am from Jamaica. Nicholas Bentner was better than Victor Yacarez. That is it. Bro, Lord Bentner is the GOAT. Lord Bentner. Yeah, man. Big up Nicholas Bentner. Hey, Nicholas Bentner have the confidence. His confidence was so high. His confidence was huge, bro. He thought he was the best player in the world of football. You know what I mean? Bentner, man. Big up Bentner every time. He came as a left winger, Henry. Yes, that's what he did. You know what I mean? Came as a left winger. He never come as a big baller. You know what I mean? But he made himself into what he is. You get me? And that is what it is. Red Skull in the building. Big up your damn self, my brother. Apart from Lord Filani, billionaire Filani, all the confident, none of the skills. Bless him, yo. Bless up Bentner, man. What you talking about, man? Bless him up. Arsenal untold or unspoken of legend. Victor Yakers is nothing like Henry. Please, gents, we're not saying that, bro. Please understand football. We're not saying nobody can compare nobody to Thierry Henry. That's not what he's saying. He's saying that Victor Gyökeres need time because when Thierry just came, he came in his first 14 games. He only scored 3 goals. He's not comparing like how you think he's comparing. He's just saying that he needs time. Understand what's going on. Keep up with the convo. You know what I mean? He's just saying he needs time. My thing with Victor Gyökeres is this, as I keep on saying to everybody, we bought him because we didn't want to give anybody time. That's why we buy him. So to buy him and still saying, okay, he needs time, that defeat the purpose of why we bought him. That's all I am saying. If I'm talking crap, let me know. But we buy him because we wanted a proven goal scorer, someone to hit the ground running. That's why we buy him. But now we have to give him time like we bought a rookie. You get me? That's what's up. Bro, give him time, fam. I will say that. Oh, Red Skull. Red Skull baller, you know. Red Skull baller, man. Henry is overrated. Never win Ballon d'Or. Mark, be careful. Man, you bite your tongue when you call a king name, yeah? Man, you bite off your tongue when you call a king name like that. Mark, you see when you're talking about Henry, say Mr. Thierry Henry. Put some respect on the king name. Yeah? Do that. Part of the Fellaini Foundation Appreciation Society. No Fellaini hate, I won't stand it. Bro, give him time, fam. Remember, he was injured. Henry is overrated, Mark. Billy, you are the next one doing that crap. Y'all have to put some respect on the king name, man. Y'all watch yourself. Victor Gyökeres remind me of a train that's not going anywhere. I have faith in him, Sir Red Skull. Fellaini came to the club again when he needed help and he didn't even ask for a paycheck. He played for free. He was a billionaire at the time. Yeah, Fellaini is... He loves the club, man. You know what I mean? Trust me. Think it going to go, then an hour later, still there. You're right though, fam. But he was performing excellent before the injury. Still disagree with the Red Skull. Still disagree with you. He did one good performance in the Burnley game. He was brilliant in the Burnley game. But still, that's not what we bought him for. We bought him to score goals. Just like Alan. He don't perform well. 90% of the time, I don't think Alan perform well. But what he does, he scores. And that makes him dangerous. You get me? Yeah. Anyways, also a football show. Legend, not overrated. Exactly, Red Skull. It's what I've been saying. He was getting better and better. What's it? So, being that, based on how he was playing, what was the difference between him and Kai Havertz? Kai Havertz was scoring more goals than him. So what was the difference? That's not the role that we buy him for. But we didn't buy him to come and link up play and make play. We have enough players to do that. We buy him to come and score goals. When he starts scoring goals, then I'll ease off his case. I promise you. It's not 8, you know. It's not 8, it's disappointment. Because I thought that we had somebody to rival Holland. That's what I thought. Not to be better than him, because everybody know Holland ain't a human being. You know what I mean? But I thought we at least had someone to rival him with the amount of goals that he came to the club with. You know? But who knows? Guess who was wrong? Like Chelsea, oops, gave Enzo and Caicedo time. All of you expected them to come out the gate flying. So the clown Victor Gyökeres won't be given time. He's a clown. I don't know about that, mate. That's not what nobody's saying. What I am saying is this. He is going to get time because it is what it is. But I'm saying is this. We bought him because we needed somebody to keep the ground running. You know what I mean? Obviously, the league phase, the Premier League, and where it's coming from is a total different ball game. You know what I mean? And he has to adjust. You know what I mean? That's what we see what's going on. But if they take that into consideration, then the disappointment would not be so huge. But they say that they were buying a baller that is ready. And that's why the disappointment is so huge. Because they sell us that expectation. And we're still waiting on it. You get me? So that's the only thing that's going on. Victor Gyökeres is a good player. He needs time. Whenever he is in, let the midfield change the formation by playing in the ball. He needs those long ball. Anyway, I'm watching you from Liberia. Big up yourself from Liberia, man. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. My thing is this. Victor Gyökeres is not making good runs either. So there's a lot of things that's going against him right now. He makes runs all the time, but not all his runs are good runs. The other day, Bukayo Saka teared down the whole wing and put in a ball inside the box. He should be there to score that. He's a centre forward. Where was he? Two behind two defenders. You know what I mean? So these are just some of the things that we're talking about. As I said, if you notice, I'm not even talking about it with any passion because I'm not trying to bring him down. I'm just talking about the facts that I see. You know what I mean? I want to be right here doing a watch along with you guys and be able to put on the mask. When have we done that? You get what I'm saying? So these are just some of the things that I'm saying. I promise you, Gabriel Jesus is going to come and score before him. Y'all just watch. Remember I said that. Like I said, if Gyökeres score winning goals in Champions League final, I would not care how many goals he score. Hey, that's a fact. That's a fact. Me too. Me too. I'll tell everybody that he's the greatest. He's the greatest striker in the world. If he does that, bro, I tell everybody that he's the greatest striker in the world, bro. With no smile on my face, because I'm dead serious. Yeah. Unfortunately, Arteta Tactics doesn't have passengers. No. And that's what I'm saying. No passengers, man. I thought Issa could rival him also. Hey, I purposefully leave out Issa because Issa just chose the wrong team, bro. That's all. He just chose the wrong team. Isak was trying to do a ready-made glory. You know why I respect Victor Gyökeres? Let's reason about Victor Gyökeres for a second, guys. Let me tell you, I don't know if you guys know. I'm gonna have to push the chat forward because someone I'm reading and I'm trying to respond to everything and it's causing too much backup. So I'm going to have to leave out some and just go to the meat of the matter. Let me tell you something about Victor Gyökeres that probably some of you guys don't know. Sporting and Manchester United had a deal for Victor Gyökeres. How much person in the chat know that? Sporting and Manchester United had a deal for Victor Gyökeres. Saudi was paying Victor Gyökeres crazy money to come. When I say crazy, ridiculous money to come. Right? Victor Gyökeres and Manchester United did not have a deal. But Sporting went behind Victor Gyökeres' back and got a deal, and the two clubs agreed. Victor Gyökeres tell him no. 36 million a year, as Red Skull say. You know what I mean? Victor Gyökeres tell them no. 36 million a year, Victor Gyökeres turned down to join Arsenal. Bro, I would at least go Saudi and play 2 seasons. I'm telling you, bro. I would have taken that shit at least for 2 seasons, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he told them no. He told Manchester United no. And I thought that Manchester United would have been his favorable destination. Why? Because the coach is there. And that's the coach that coached him in his prime of success. And you'd have thought that he would probably want to continue on him. But he had one destination in mind. He had one aim. He only wanted to play for Arsenal. I may sit here and I may criticize him because he's not scoring. But I can tell you this much. I have mad respect for the guy. Mad respect for the guy. And that's why I want to see him. That's why I want to see him achieve. I want to see him successful at the club because of everything that he has sacrificed to be here. We all heard of the situation with his girlfriend. She decided that she don't want to come and he leave her ass. You know what I'm saying? He left her. His only destination was becoming an Arsenal fan, an Arsenal supporter, an Arsenal player. That's all he wanted. You know what I mean? That's all he wanted. When we play them in the Champions League, he say, hopefully he join Gabriel Arsenal. I don't think he like playing against William Saliba and Gabriel, bro. I think that was one of the reasons why he joined them. I don't think he like playing against them. I don't blame him. If you can't beat them, join them. But even he score. Yeah. So I have mad respect for Victor Gyökeres, man. You know what I mean? I just need him to start scoring, man. I don't want him to play good, bro. I don't want Victor Gyökeres to play good. That's not what I want from him. I don't want him to be. I just want him to score. Play like crap and give me a goal a game. That's it. As you said, if he win the goal in if he get the goal to win us the Champions League, you won't care if he plays shit all season. That's what I'm talking about. Just score. I don't care how. I don't care how. Do it like you did in Champions League. Just stand there and let it bounce off you and go inside the goal. I don't care how. When Gabriel did his celebration, yeah. Gabriel's celebration still. Gabriel is an Arsenal through and through, man. You know what I mean? Gabriel's celebration was a payback for what they did to us the season before when they mocked Xhaka. You know, with Xhaka's celebration, what was it? Yeah, when they won, they score and they celebrate like Zaka. So Gabriel paid them back with the mass. You understand? So, but I wasn't surprised that he just wanted to join Arsenal, though. As I said, I wasn't surprised. I promise you. You know, but I look at him also, and I think he needs to trim down a little bit. He looks bulky. You know, he looks bulky. Yeah, injury did make that worse. Injury did make it worse. But yo, hopefully, as I say, I'll encourage them to start him every game. Just keep on starting him. Keep on starting him. You know what I mean? One of the next thing I think they need to do, I think they need to either move Odegaard or drop Odegaard. You know, because I think the team, Odegaard is a fantastic player, though. But something about Odegaard farm right now, that is what's causing Arsenal to play how they are playing. You know what I mean? Odegaard not making any good passes through the lines. You know what I mean? He not making a good passes through the lines. I think the team flow better when he's not in it because of they spread the ball right across. You know what I mean? It's not a one-sided thing. It's not a turn-back thing. Eze is a player that likes to go forward. You know what I mean? So when Eze get the ball, he push forward. Ethan needs to play more. Definitely. Ethan needs to play more. You know what I mean? I said earlier on in the chat, I don't know if y'all was there. Everybody's saying that. No guard. Might as well they give back no guard to Redford. Just give him back. You know what I'm saying? Just take back your $5 million and give him back. Or $10 million, whatever we pay for him, and give him back. You get me? Because I think the team need to reshuffle a bit. You know what I mean? I think the team need to reshuffle a bit. I don't think that the skipper need to come out of the game completely all the time. I think he need to change his position. Right? And let me know if you guys feeling what I'm saying. Every single time you look at Odegaard, where is he? He's always in a defensive midfield position. He always go deep for the ball and then he carries it forward. Just like Martin Zubimendi. I think that Odegaard position should be that sixth position where he collects the ball and go forward. Forget about the press. I know he's one of the best presser, but we got to give and take and find out what's best for him. You know? Yeah. So, that's my opinion. I think he needs to move to that holding midfield position and put two creative midfield in front of him. Pass them the ball. Let them do the damage. Because you're not doing it right now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or winger score more goals when Havertz is in the team. And that's a fact. I want to see Jesus left wing, Havertz up top, Saka on the right, and Eze behind him. That's a good lineup, you know. I think that we're gonna see that soon. As soon as Jesus gain some fitness. But also, we need to be factual as well. We need more from Eze. We need more from Eze. Yeah. Cholo said, when is Arteta resting Saka? Because he's been overplaying like we do with Enzo. And the thing about it, Cholo, Saka can get rest now because Madueke is stepping up. You know what I mean? Madueke stepped up in the Champions League, and just when we thought, okay, Madueke gonna start, he still starts Saka. I don't know what's going on with Arteta, man. Arteta be crazy sometimes. I promise you. He said, skipper doesn't help himself when he always passing it to the left. And you got strikers there who need the ball. Well, it's not actually passing it to the left. You mean the right, eh? It's always passing it to the right over Saka's side. And that's a fact. And I mean, he needs to find a way to. This is what I think he needs to do. I personally think that a lot of Victor Gyökeres runs are not on par. You know what I mean? But what he needs to do is give Victor Gyökeres the ball, nevertheless, so he can take the blame off him. You know what I mean? When he makes those runs, just give him the ball. Because that's the only way you're going to find out that, guess what, I need to make better runs. When he made those runs and he realized that he backed himself in a corner, he'll do it different next time. But if you don't make the mistake, you can't correct it. And I think that's what's going on with Victor Gyökeres right now. He's making those runs, and a lot of them are not good runs, but he doesn't have the experience of making them and fail. Here's another fun factor. I don't have the exact stats, but Victor Gyökeres' ball control is a problem. Victor Gyökeres lose the ball, I think 70% at the time out of the 100%. That is crazy for a professional footballer. He lose the ball the most, 200 and something touches, I think they say, and he lose the ball. Yeah, 200 touches, and he loses the ball 120 touches out of those 200 touches. That is crazy. That is not acceptable. So you guys got to understand. You guys got to look at the stats and really see what is going on. There's a lot going on that Victor Gyökeres needs to work on. You know what I'm saying? Lots going on that he needs to work on. And these are some of the things that we're talking about. You know? Saka rest Mo Burger game. He played 10 minutes. Yeah, you need to rest some more, man. We didn't need him in that Wolves game. Well, actually, he was the best player. I don't know what that Wolves game keep on me. I ain't gonna lie. That Wolves game stressed me out, man. Exactly. Gyökeres makes run. Odegaard never passes to him. Even if you think he's running wrong, he can prove you right. He doesn't get the pass to try. That's what I'm saying. Give him the ball. Let him realize that what I'm doing is crap. You know what I mean? I need to do it this way, or I need to do it that way. Give him the ball. Let him understand what he's doing. That was barely a game to rest. Plus, he hasn't healed properly from his injury. They've had a week rest now. First time we've had a week between games in 2 to 3 months. Yeah, I only hope they haven't lost anything. And you think you're winning the league after the Wolves game. Bro, the Wolves game is in the past, bro. Everybody slips us. Everybody slip up. That's the thing. Look how much time Manchester City slip up and they lose. We slip up, but we still didn't lose. Look at your team. How much game now your team losing? You know what I mean? Everybody slip up. The character of a man is not determined by his failure, you know. Please learn to understand that. The character of a man is not more excuse. I'm not finding an excuse because we won. That's what you're not getting. All my finding excuses when we won. I said everybody slip up. Everybody do. You understand me? The character of a man is not determined by his failure. No. It's not determined by how much time him fall. A man's character is determined by how much time he gets up every time he falls. Arsenal's going to rise to the occasion, man. Are we going around claiming to win the league? You can't. You can't. It's not that you don't want to. You can't. Your team is not good enough to even try that. You can't. How is it excuse? We slip a bit, but we slip. We still top. Luckily, but we're there. Trust me, the players know that they were not good enough. The league hasn't even seen us at 100% yet. I don't even think the league see us at 80% yet, bro. Don't even think that. But, yo, football is football, man. And, you know what I mean? I'm happy for the rest that they got. Even I took a day off. Because, when did I not go live? I think I took a day off Monday. You know what I mean? Even I took a day off. And it felt like I was gone forever. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, we will do what we have to do. We're going to come back stronger. The players need this rest and they got it. Now they're back in training. They can work on some stuff. As Arteta said, they haven't gotten to train. They're playing every other day or every 2 days. There's no time to train. There's no time to work out strategies. So they just go out there and play. I'm anxious to see this team on Saturday. Trust me. Very, very anxious. I'm looking forward to it. Yep, we played 2 months without a striker. Last 3/4 week without our best 2 centre backs. And we're still top of the league. And somehow your team can. 2 points ahead. And yes, we've seen you at 100% and none of us are impressed. No, you haven't seen us at 100%, bro. We swooped Bayern Munich away and we still wasn't at 100%. And we're not trying to impress Chelsea, bro. Because we will never impress Chelsea. You get me? No, we're not trying to impress Chelsea, man. We really don't care what persons really think about what we're doing. Honestly, we don't. Because we're reaching a phase right now that we have to shut out the noise. We have to shut the noise out and focus on us and what we're doing. And that's what these players are doing right now. They were the first one that showed you that they weren't good enough against Wolves. They didn't even allow you to do it. Declan Rice showed you all that. He was pissed. And then they are meeting about it. You understand me? So, yo, don't worry, man. We'll be alright. We'll be fine, man. I promise you. We'll be alright. Worry about Chelsea. That's what you need to worry about. True, though. You know what I mean? You're going to be needing a manager next season. For sure. You're going to be needing a manager next season. These are called UEFA Champions League title. Yeah, we know. We know. Make sure y'all cherish them because y'all never see another one. Y'all never see another one, so don't worry. Y'all team are scraps now, man. So just enjoy the moment, man. Enjoy those titles. You dig? You dig? Guys, y'all remember to go inside the channel, guys, and check out these videos that I drop. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all watch the videos. Like them. Because y'all already subscribed. So make sure y'all watch the videos. And when y'all watch the videos, make sure you like them. And don't just click on them and just click off. You know what I mean? Actually, just stick around for a bit and watch the videos for me. You know what I mean? Just stick around for a bit and watch the videos for me. So we can put on some watch time on these videos and some views and all of that. Alright? We're still a new channel, right? Because we still just started this channel, what? The start showed that I started this channel in March. But actually, I didn't actually start this channel. I probably signed up for YouTube in March. But I didn't actually start this channel until, I think, June. I think July, you know. Yeah. I didn't actually start this channel until July. When I started posting contents on the channel and all of that. You know, got in a little bit heated problems with YouTube and lost a lot of my watch hours because my watch hours was already built. I built my 4,000 watch hours in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But YouTube didn't like how I built it. So they told me, nope. You know, I built it in like, I promise you guys, I built my watch hours in like 3 weeks. But the way I did it, they didn't like it. They said it wasn't original. So I had to start over. I had to delete everything and start all the way over. And they start this channel from the bottom. They start this channel from the bottom. When Red Skull was one of the first person that met this channel. And it used to be me and Red Skull just in this channel talking. You know what I mean? Just talking about football, overall, Arsenal, Jamaica. Just talking. You know? And that was when I started over. That was when I had to delete everything off the channel and start over. You know what I mean? It was painful. Painful. I mean, like, I didn't pay the channel no attention for about a month and a half or 2 months after they did that to me. You know, I didn't pay the channel about no attention for about 2 months. Just feel sick. You know what I'm saying? But sometime in life, you just have to do things the hard way. You know what I mean? Or the right way. And that's what I've learned. It's been a long journey, you know, and you guys have been awesome. Just to make you know, you guys have been really, really awesome. I've met some very important people along the way. You know what I mean? I'm talking about like the Matty, the Mark, Toxic. You know what I mean? I mentioned Red Skull already because I always tell you guys, Red Skull is the day one. From the day one, he's been here. You get me? And some persons that really love this channel and love me, the host. You know what I mean? Person like Angie that just joined the chat. Bossa Girl. You know what I'm saying? All of that stuff. You get me? Chelsea fan. A person like Cholo. You know what I mean? Just come in the channel. You know? Love the vibes. Love the debate because you can. Sister Cholo love the debate, you know? You know what I mean? And Sister Cholo love the debate. Love the debate. And him subscribe to the channel if you make sure I'm there. You know what I mean? Make sure I'm there. And as I said, it's been a long journey, man. It's been a long journey. But one thing I can tell you about a person like me, I don't like fail. I don't like the word failure. I don't like to fail. So when I mention to you guys that a person's character is determined by not how much time he fails, but how much time he get up and try again, I'm talking from experience. You know, I'm talking from experience. So here we are, doing it again and making it happen again. You understand me? So this is me telling you guys thanks for the support, for the love, for being here. You know what I mean? We're doing it together, man. It's not just me. It's not just me. So I appreciate you guys, man. Just so you know. Appreciate you guys. All right, back to the chat. Truly make sure you subscribe, said Matty. Matty, you did. You did. How is it going? I think you want to say going. You said doing. Angie, like the channel, man. You know the thing go, Angie. You're a senior member of this channel now, you know. You're a senior member of this channel now. You've been here with us for a long time. So whenever you come inside the channel, just like the channel at the same time. You know what I mean? That's how we do it. As soon as you enter the chat, just put a like on the channel. All right, my people? Cholo said, I was sad to see Jamaica join Congo. It's such a shame that one must fall. Yeah, that's such a shame for real. Such a shame. You know what I mean? Hey, what it is what it is. We got to move on and we got to do what we got to do. Gosh, I haven't seen Kosh in a long time, man. My brother, City are on your ass. What are you doing, man? I don't know, Kosh. I don't know. They're sleeping up, man. They're sleeping up. Too comfortable, man. Too comfortable. Now they got to make themselves uncomfortable and do what they need to do. You see? Just in a matter of no time. Now they got to just do what they need to do. The Wolves game has me stressed. Can't have City win against Man. Sorry. Yo. It is what it is. Coach send up prayers. Everton won. The Gunners won. Chulu, that's wishful thinking, man. I know that's what you wish for, but no, 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 no. Chulu, I'm gonna do a watch along for that game, guys. The Everton game. Yeah, man. Riley's World, we're gonna do a watch along for that game. So make sure y'all tune in. It's gonna be a massive game, man. Massive game. Based on the circumstances surrounding Arsenal and Manchester City. It's a massive game. So make sure y'all tune in for that watch along and join the channel, man. Come watch along the game with me. Let us start crap as usual and talk sense as usual. Debate and argue with each other as usual. That's what we do. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, that's where we're at. But we're going to do the watch along for that game. Um, you know, I'm not sure if I'll get to do the watch along for the Crystal Palace. I'll probably do the halftime watch along. I'll probably do a halftime watch along for the Crystal Palace, because I won't be home for the first half, but I just might catch the second half. Chula said we will be there to laugh at the butter job that will be you mean on display. Okay, Chula, no worries, man. So guess what? Come on in, man. Come join the chat. Because you might just end up crying. You're gonna probably end up crying, man. So no worries. No worries at all. As I said, we are the Arsenal. Everybody been trying to ridicule us for years. For years. And we're still standing tall, so we can handle it. I promise you we can. So come on. Come on. Y'all bring it on. Okay, guys. With that being said, we have come to the end of this stream. Big up the new person in the stream. And I mean, big up Cholo. And I mean, very, very entertained. And I mean, very entertained and all that. When is Gabriel coming back? Cholo, stick around to the channel for a while. You get me? Stick around to the channel for a while. Be one away. You get me? As I said, you're firm, you debate hard. You know what I mean? Person like you we need in the channel. Firm and debate. Believe in what you believe. Just like Mark and just like Matty. You, Mark, and Matty have the same personality. You get me? Yeah, man. You, Mark, and Matty would have the same personality. I like strong personality. You get me? I like strong personality. And I would like to make you a part of this channel. So just stick around with us. Alright, Cholo? If that's alright with you. Big up to you and the audience, man. Respect, man. Respect. Like a strong personality, man. Stick around. I'll make you a part of the channel like Matty and Mark. As I said, this is an Arsenal channel, but we just don't have Arsenal persons being important members. You know? Yeah. But guys, I end this until tomorrow again. Tomorrow we're going to do the preview at the Everton game. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, we're going to do the preview of the Everton game. Thoughts on Unai Emery being Mikel Arteta full-time owner. I like that one. I like that. Chicken lover. Chicken lover, you subscribe to the channel already? I've seen you before, though. If not, do the damn thing, no, man. Chicken lover said, thought on Unai Emery being Mikel Arteta full-time owner. I don't know if it's fully full-time, but I can tell you this much. Every time Mikel Arteta play Unai Emery, it scares me, bro. That's the only match that I don't like. I don't even scare. I'm not even fearful of Arteta playing Pep. You know what I mean? I'm not even scareful of Arteta playing Pep. Is Arsenal or just Arteta? Yes. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of Arteta playing Pep. I'm scared of Arteta playing Unai Emery. That game scares me. I'll subscribe, but you need to give us 3 points at the Emirate on the 30th. No, you don't have to subscribe. We're good. We're good, bro. We're alright. We're alright. We alright, bro. We alright. No chance, bro. No chance. Bro, no chance. Uh-uh. That is the game I'm looking forward to, chicken. No, Aston Villa. Aston Villa. Aston Villa. We're playing Aston Villa on the 30th. So, Aston Villa. That no chance. You see what Aston Villa did to us, chicken? Bro, I can't wait to play y'all back, bro. I can't wait to pay y'all back. Trust me. I need to support chicken ball. Can't wait to pay you back, chicken. I promise you. That game hurts up to date. That game hurts up to date, chicken. Trust me, it does. You know what I mean? It does. And I'm waiting on that payback. I am waiting on that payback. Don't worry, we'll also take 3 points off City at their place. So well, we'll appreciate that. Now you're talking. That's what we're talking about. You know what I mean? That's what we're talking about, chicken. That's what you need to do for us. Slow down, City. You know what I mean? But chicken, all said and done though, you guys have a fantastic thing going on over there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Chicken lover, they need every points they can get. If they could buy points, they would. Said the team that's 10 points behind us. Said the team that's 10 points behind us. That says a lot for your team, you know. That says a lot for this Chelsea team right now, man. Kosh said, if Arteta doesn't win this season, what happened then? Arsenal can't spend any. Arsenal gonna spend more money, bro. Arsenal gonna spend more in the summer again. Josh Kroenke said we gonna spend. He did say it. He did say it. He said, yo, we ain't done. We ain't done. So I guess they have a vision for Arsenal. You know? Yeah. Yes, we would, Chulo. If every team got score own goals for us to win, I'll take it too. Whatever get us there. Hey, it is what it is though. Guys, please like the channel, man. If you have not liked the channel yet, like the channel, man. You know what I mean? Like the channel. Blong, you know the thing, man. Once you jump in on the chat, just like the channel. Cause she ain't like the channel yet, I can tell. Cause like ain't moved since I've been here. So guys, please man, go ahead and like the channel. Own goals is a part of the game. It is what it is. Sunderland just beat Newcastle. And it was on our own goal. And Sunderland haven't beat Newcastle in how long? How much years haven't Sunderland win that derby? Y'all tell me. It's been a long, long time. And they take that own goal and they celebrate that shit. They celebrate that like it was 1999. I don't know if y'all old enough to remember 1999 when they said the world was coming to an end and people were just partying like it. Bro, Sunderland celebrates like crazy. And it was our own goal. So, and it just goes to show you the double standard in football against Arsenal. It's crazy, right? That's what I'm saying. Now y'all see the point. Name the biggest sale. I have something before that. Yo, what's up, bro? Yeah, blog. Blog. Never pronounce your name right, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Name the biggest sale Arsenal has ever made in the past 6 years. Zaka, that's a borderline PSR concern. In the past 6 years, Nketiah, we sold Nketiah for good money. And we also sold Smith Rowe for good money. We haven't made no proper sale in a long time, bro. To be honest with you, because those sales was 30 something mil. You know what I mean? Those were chump change. But the thing about it is, as I always tell people, we haven't had the ballers to sell like that. A lot of people don't understand what was going on with us, why we were just competing and not winning. A lot of people don't understand. The Emirates Stadium that you see we have now, that is fully paid for now. And because of that, we can manage to buy whatever footballers we need. That was the endurance of us being able to do what we need to do. The contract that we signed with the Emirates, they were the one, I think, that built the stadium. And we had to be paying them back. And that was eating into our transfer money. And we weren't able to be as efficient on the transfer market like everybody else was. So we had to use homegrown academy player or buy young players and develop them and then sell them after a period of time too. You know what I mean? So we can turn over a profit and keep things ticking. That's what Arsene Wenger had to go through. You know what I mean? It was a horrible time, man. It was, but he make it work. You know what I mean? He made it work. He made it work. You know what I mean? That's why I think that he's one of the greatest manager Arsenal I've ever had, bro. I my respect to Arsene Wenger like tenfold, bro. You know what I mean? He keep us afloat with nothing. With nothing. You get me? Yeah. So, yeah. All right. Blurk said Matty is always here. We have the richest owners in world football. It's up to you. Don't believe me. Look it up if you don't believe me. Yeah, man, those persons own a lot of stuff, Matty, for sure. Listen, if you are rival fan, try having an intelligent conversation instead of behind statement like bottle job, washed and own goal FC. Coming from one. Oh Lord. I'm chief moderator, of course. I'm always here. Big up, Matty. Thank you, Cash. I'm just boring. Cash Corner FC. Chulu, what if you don't finish top four or win a cup? I don't even think they're finishing top four, to be honest with you. I ain't even gonna lie. Genuine question. Second game again, FC. That's in the past, man. We ain't worried about the past. This ain't no dinosaur club, man. We move on quick, That's the only concern I have. I guess you're right about the financial side of things. Also, David Raya or Donnarumma. David Raya fits our team, so it's going to be David Raya. He fits our team. Matty, then Maresca has to go back to City because that would be a failed season. Yeah. All right, guys. We are out of here. Gotta get up to go on a 9 to 5 in the morning. This is not a full time job yet. You know what I mean? It's not a full time job yet. So we gotta keep on building so we can make it a full time job so we can sit here with some real good content and debate some real stuff. Right now, we're just doing what we're doing because We're strapped for time and all sorts of stuff, but we're still doing fine, right? Yeah, we're still doing okay. But we gotta call it right here. You know what I mean? Thanks to everybody that's tuning in. You know what I mean? Thanks for all of the love, man. You know? Thanks for Chulu and Chicken and all of them that subscribe today. You know? Appreciate y'all so much. We will be here again tomorrow. Make sure y'all notification on so you can get that notification to know when we're going live. Definitely be here again tomorrow. So turn on the notification, man. All right. Car said, yeah. Link to City apparently Glasner moved to. He rejected a contract extension. Thanks for the stream, man. Looking forward to seeing you on a podcast sometime. Definitely. We're working on it, man. We're working. All we got to do is keep up the good work. You know what I mean? And we'll get where we need to get. You know? And just get better at what we do. Because in everything that I try to do, I try to be better, man. I try to be better. So we will get where we need to get, man. Y'all just stick around with us and just keep the faith up. You know what I mean? Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for joining. You know what I mean? As I said, like and subscribe to the stream. Turn on your notification. We're here again tomorrow. And we'll be doing the watch along on Saturday. So make sure that you guys stick around and stay with us. You know what I mean? Hey, one love to everybody. Peace out.